And welcome back. Right now, we're still under the tutorial. We're going to talk about, earlier we talked about how to add a category onto the main menu list. But this time, we'll be talking about how to add a subcategory under the parent list. So first of all, let's go back to the main, or the dashboard where you have the categories. So let's say we want to add a subcategory under G strings. So first, click on Add New. Then let's say for category name, let's add T-backs. And under the description, just place their T-backs, and meta tag title, we can just place their T-back. So under data, of course, don't forget when we have it, it won't be none, but we're going to add this under G strings. If you notice that there's G strings is not listed here, it's the reason there is that the space is limited. So what we can do is we can go ahead and type in there G strings. Okay, autofill. So we have G strings filters. Just leave it as is. SEO keyword. Let's put in there T-backs. Let's put a space here. There. And number of columns. Let's say you want 1. Set order 0. Then enable. Then click on save. So now you have a subcategory under G strings. Let's see if it's there. It's not showing, but as I've said earlier in the first video, we always have to refresh the main page so that the edits or the corrections that we made would show up. So now you have G strings, and now we have T-backs. Just like on the other lists here, we have under stockings, you have garter belts, laces, bodysuits, and fishnets. So under G strings, we have T-backs. What if I want to add one more? Let's say halfback. Go back to the dashboard, and under G strings, let's click on Add New. The name, let's say halfback. Just make sure when you're typing in, it's the correct spelling. So for description, same, halfback. Meta tag title, you can either use you can either have no space or an underscore. Let's use an underscore. For the description and keywords, let's leave it as blank. Click on the data tab, then under parent, just type in G, and the list will come up. Click on G strings. Filters, leave it as is, default. And SEO keyword, don't forget. So let's type in there halfback without a space, or I think I'll go with the underscore. So sort order. Let's try using 0 first, and make sure this is enabled. Now go ahead and click on save, and let's see what happens on the main page. You have T-backs and halfback now here on your subcategory list. It's still not showing. As I've said, always refresh your page so that the changes would be shown. Now you have halfback and T-backs. Great thing, right? But what if I don't want this type of subcategory to be shown? I want it to be 2 columns or horizontal. Go back to the dashboard. Click on, let's say, put a check here. Don't forget. Or you can just put a check here and click on action, or rather go to action and click on edit. Click on data, and you'll see there's set order and columns. We're not going to use set order, just the columns. Let's say you want to have 2 columns for that, because we have 2 listings. Click on save. Let's see what happens. It's still the same. Don't forget, you have to refresh, or just simply press F5 to show the changes. Then now we have 2 columns. So it's up to you on how you want your subcategory to be shown. So we have 2 types of for the subcategories. You can have it as 2 columns or even 3 columns if you want to. So it depends on how you want it to be shown, or just like in a vertical list or horizontal list. So up next, we'll be talking more about, on our next video, resources. So we'll talk about more on resources on the next video, and hope to see you guys there. And have fun with your, with your website. See you guys.